Chief Meteorologist Natasha Stenbock now with a look at some of this is video now from the tornado we've been following out of Marion County.
Yeah, that's correct, out of Marion County, so in the town of Jefferson. So earlier today, we had a firefighter confirm at 3:36 that a tornado did in fact touch down, and although it may have been brief, so far getting reports that the only damage seen at this point was a sign down. Right now, National Weather Service has sent down a survey team, so they are doing a survey right now of that area just to find out if any other damage occurred due to that tornado. But again, if it was very brief, then likely and hopefully no further damage occurred. Right now, we want to kind of set the stage for you. 57 degrees in Vancouver, so relatively warm in the lower layers. Upper layers, though, of our atmosphere is still pretty cold, very unstable at this point. As you look out towards just past PDX out towards the southeast, you'll notice some pretty high tops out there. They're up to about 15,000 feet. Mount Hood Meadows, meanwhile, yeah, in the mountains, we have snow to as low as about 4,500 feet. Stoller Winery, another view looking out towards the northeast. So out around the corner here, you would have Mount Hood. Of course, you can't see it here because it's obscured by the clouds, but we have tops here to right around 15 to 17,000 feet. So although we're starting to wind down the day, temperatures are starting to fall, we still have a lot of instability out there. Seaside, 57 degrees. Notice it looks very misty and hazy. This continues through tonight. Now let's go over to radar and show you a loop of the last 3 hours. Now noticing kind of appears like popcorn popping up on radar, very random in nature. So that's our unstable atmosphere that we're dealing with. Here are those echo tops showing us 15 to 17,000 feet in the western slopes of the Cascades from Sandy on south, just south of Molalla. So now let's go a little bit further north. This is something we are keeping our eye on. Noticing here, tops right around 15,000 feet. That indicates to us some strength here. Noticing also the areas of red showing us where we have strong updrafts, heavy downpours, and this is just outside of Amboy, just north of Battleground, and also just east of La Center as you're heading into the foothills here. So we'll be watching for any possible activity, any rotation out there. If you get any pictures or video, let us know. Please send it our way. So earlier today, we were talking about that confirmed tornado in Jefferson, and that was reported right around 3:36. This is what the loop looked like. Now notice here, point your attention to Scio. We had some really heavy downpours just leading up to that, but other than that, looks pretty benign on radar. So it was really critical to have that eyewitness account. Also, Forest Grove reports of a funnel cloud. At this point, just a funnel cloud. We haven't seen any evidence that it actually touched the ground. And here's a loop of the last 3 to 4 hours right around Hillsboro, noticing those heavy downpours coming through. So this was our afternoon. Now things are starting to get a little bit more quiet, but remember yesterday, EF0, that's right, touchdown Marine Drive. And although reports of damage were pretty much limited to that particular location, 3 tractor trailers overturned. Luckily, they were empty. There were no drivers inside. But take a look at some of the stats from yesterday. You know, when you think about a tornado within Portland city limits, this only happened one other time. 1972, and that was a lethal tornado killing 6 people. So something else that we noticed from yesterday, we look at what's called vertically integrated liquid, just to show us the strength of those storms that were coming through. So this is an indication to us that, yeah, there was a lot going on in terms of hail. You saw it yesterday. You probably posted some pictures yourself. Rainfall totals so far today, only about 9/100ths of an inch in PDX, but down towards Salem, about 4/10ths of an inch. Let's take a quick look at your 7-day forecast. More rain on the way, but tomorrow is going to be a pretty quiet day for us. Very dry out there, and we will still be dealing with some leftover snow in the mountains right around Mount Hood Meadows.
Okay, and if we do see, it's rare here, but if we do see tornadic activity here, it's usually this time of year or in spring. Okay.
Absolutely. This is the prime time of year to see that. But to actually get a warning ahead of time, now that is very rare. They usually pop up and then they're gone by the time anybody even notices. But this time around, we actually had eyewitness accounts.
Which was nice. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Natasha.
And